What's up, everybody? It's Johnny, and I'm back today to talk about unemployment. Currently, unemployment levels are continuing to rise and have reached record levels in some states. As businesses continue to remain closed, employees are in need of unemployment assistance to pay bills and to meet other financial needs. One of the biggest questions that I'm seeing about unemployment right now is specifically about the $600 unemployment end date. First, let's quickly recap what the $600 unemployment benefit is. Unemployment benefits are all dependent upon your state. State benefits are unique to each state but are generally 40 to 50% of your weekly pay, subject to a weekly cap. Okay, before the CARES Act that was passed back in March, the formula for unemployment was very simple. Unemployment benefits equal state unemployment benefits, which again are usually around 40 to 50% of what you normally make up to a weekly cap. But because of the CARES Act, the new formula for total unemployment benefits equals state benefits plus $600 per week. Okay, so as usual, I like to bring the whiteboard out for a visual to better explain things. So again, before the CARES Act was passed, unemployment equals your state benefits, which are typically 40 to 50% of your normal pay. Okay, subject to a weekly cap. Now, what do I mean by a weekly cap? I'm going to use an exaggerated example here to explain what I'm talking about. Imagine if you make $1 million and then you go on unemployment. The state will not pay you a salary of $400,000 to $500,000, which would be 40 to 50% of $1 million. Each individual state sets a cap or a maximum payment that you can take on a weekly basis. This cap is unique to each individual state. Okay, so building off of that, so before the CARES Act, the equation was unemployment equals your state benefits. All right. After the CARES Act, unemployment equals your state benefits, which is the same as before the CARES Act, but the big difference is plus $600 on a weekly basis. Now, according to the CARES Act, and the whole reason you're watching this video is the $600 weekly benefit is set to expire on July 31st, 2020. Okay guys, so just to be clear, according to the CARES Act, the $600 per week was set to end on July 31st, 2020. At this time, there's still a lot of uncertainty and questions as to when the economy is going to open and when businesses will be back operating at full capacity. Because of this, there are questions and speculation about extending the deadline on the additional $600 past July 31st, 2020 date. So let's get into it. Okay, on this channel I've already talked about something called the HEROES Act, which is the most comprehensive proposal in many ways. It's a massive 800-page proposal covering many topics, from a second stimulus check to unemployment and many, many more topics, okay? This HEROES Act just passed the House. In the HEROES Act, there is a proposal to extend the due date for the additional $600 weekly benefit to January of 2021. All right, so again, as normal, I always like to put a visual to what I'm talking about. So the CARES Act was passed back in March, and officially the $600 weekly benefit goes until July 31st, 2020. The HEROES Act has not passed successfully yet, okay? It's only passed the House, and there's still more stages and steps to go through before it can be passed. But the proposal currently in the HEROES Act is to extend the $600 to January of 2021. Okay, so again, the HEROES Act just passed the House but still needs to be reviewed in the Senate. The HEROES Act will be reviewed and discussed in the Senate, and it is possible that the proposal could be rejected, modified, changed, or expanded during that time. You know, we can all question and speculate over what will happen, but in truth, only time will tell. Please click subscribe right now so that you do not miss out on the update when that time comes. In the meantime, if you are collecting unemployment, I want to quickly remind you of something that is very important. It is important to know that unemployment benefits are taxable income, according to the IRS. Please do not be surprised next year when you file your taxes and you get a tax bill that you were not expecting. The unemployment taxable income does include the additional $600 in stimulus benefits. In January of 2021, be on the lookout for what is called a Form 1099-G, as this form will be needed when you do your taxes next year. The 1099-G will show the amount of unemployment benefits you received and the amount of taxes withheld. I just recently did a video with some tips on how to plan for unemployment income taxes and options such as having taxes withheld, paying estimates, or waiting to pay the tax when you file your return. This video will be linked in the description. Please make sure to check that video out so you're not left with this big surprise when you file your taxes in 2021. I wish everyone the best of luck during these really difficult times. We are all in this together. As always, stay healthy, stay sane, and I cannot wait to see you all soon.